currently working in the
Okay.
and during my these 6 years, I have worked on the web application pen testing, API pen testing, mobile pen testing, and I have been involved in the blockchain capability building. So today in this session, I'm going to give you a demo of the web application pen testing session. I want this session to be an interactive. Hope this is fine for you as well.
Yeah, 100% is. Yeah. I'm so
Okay.
excited to hear the session, and there is one more person also there.
No, no.
It is a recording, and we may post in the YouTube. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, sure, no worries. Okay, let me share my screen. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes.
During the course, these are the topics that we are going to cover, which are from the session management, misconfigurations, injection attacks, and authentication attacks, um,
Okay.
authorization attacks, file upload related vulnerabilities, and denial of service. And coming to the session management, we are going to cover
Sorry
all
to,
these topics.
sorry to
Sorry.
interrupt. Can you just give a brief on, why we are doing this today, like a little insight of it?
Yeah, no, sure. So the main agenda of this session is to let you know the what all vulnerabilities that a web application is having. So most of the today the security plays a major role for all the IT in the IT industry. So as part of once a web application is came into live, before that only we are supposed to identify the vulnerabilities. It's just like a hack your systems before the hackers do. So as part of that, we are going to cover what all things we have to check in the web application. So these are the most of the vulnerabilities that the web application is having. So these all will be covered in the training session. Hope I addressed your
Yeah, got it.
addressed you.
Yeah.
Okay. Among those, there are multiple categories in the web application vulnerabilities. I have segregated into these. These are the major categories which is related to the session management. For a web application, session is the heart of the application. So server identifies the user based upon the session. Once you get authenticated with the web application, the session ID plays a major role for the identification of whom you are to the application. In those, we are going to cover whether the session ID that application is configuring you is secure or not, whether it is setting the session ID in properly or not, whether there are any session fixation. These kind of things we'll be covering in the session management. And related to the misconfigurations, we will be checking about whether we are communicating the server in SSL or via the encrypted channel or unencrypted channel, those things. And there are vulnerabilities like clickjacking. And these SPF demark is related to the mostly the email security kind of thing. And the other most important thing is injection attacks, which is content spoofing, cross-site scripting, SQL injection. With the SQL injection, it becomes a critical if there are any vulnerabilities. We can read the what all users are there present in the database. Those kind of things can be done using the SQL injection. And we have talked about the sessions, right? In the session management, these sessions can be picked by the cross-site scripting. We can grab the session ID of any user, and in case of LDAP injection, we can interact with the LDAP and we can get the details from the LDAP. And these are related to the authentication authentication part, whether how we can bypass authentication and if there are any multi-factor authentication, how we can bypass the authentication, whether password masking is there. These are basic things, just like whether the password masking is there. We'll be covering some of the basics to the advanced or intermediate kind of thing. And coming to the other category, it is related to the authorization. Here we will try to get the, let's say if admin can add the users to the database or application. As a normal user, we will try to add the users from the admin. Even though if we are not having the admin privileges, we will try to get the details. Or in other way of how can I reframe is, let's say you are having a Netflix account. I'm having a Netflix account. You have added one credit card to your Netflix account. I have added mine. So if I am not supposed to see the credit card details of yours. If I'm able to see the credit card details of yours, right, it's an privilege escalation.
Correct.
Those kind of all things will be covering in the authorization.
Okay.
Business logic bypass. Most of the things, all these are common, but business logic bypass is something we can do only when we understand the purpose of the application itself.
Okay.
So these plays a major role. Why? Because we are disturbing their business.
Okay.
If you are bypassing the logic of anything.
Okay.
This can be done only if we better understand what the application is.
Okay.
This is like a test number of time functionalities can be used is something like, let's say there is a coupon given for us. So each coupon would be, in general, each coupon would be valid for one time. So if we can claim it for a couple of times or more than 2 or 3 once, it would be an vulnerability, right? So those kind of things we'll be checking.
Okay. So if I want to be penetration testing, what are the components I need to be first learn?
For those, we need to excel in the some basics like how the architecture will be working. Application and server is working. Those kind of things. Just the basic things, and we have to get familiar with the tools and these kind of vulnerabilities. How we have to test it.
So suppose I am a layman,
Mm,
so I just passed out the student and I am
mm,
not having some idea. If I ask you career path, where I need to start, can you please highlight me?
Sure. Basic thing is you have to understand how the flow is happening between the web application and the end user. That's
Okay.
the thing.
Okay.
And there are some client side vulnerabilities and the server side vulnerabilities as well. So what would be the reason for those vulnerabilities? Just in case of if you take the these one, where content spoofing. Content spoofing is nothing but the HTML injection. So HTML injection happens at the client side itself, which means at the browser side. Why it is happening is whenever you enter the HTML code in the user input fields, it will be treating as a HTML code instead of the user input.
Okay.
I will show it in the demo, and at browser side we'll be using the JavaScript because if it is not, user inputs are not properly handled, cross-site scripting can be handled. At the back end, we are using the database. So to get the details or anything, SQL database or these all things will be used
So
at
I
the
need to
back.
have the SQL knowledge also.
No, we no need to excel in the SQL. We just need the basics itself. That
Okay.
would be enough.
Okay.
So as we are dealing with a web application, we don't need to learn the HTML or JavaScript or anything. We just being familiar would be an advantage.
Okay. So
But it
select
wouldn't.
statement, update statements, and grouping statements, and those things. If I know, that's good, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the basic to intermediate, it wouldn't be required.
Okay.
Just if you understand the, let's say, if you are giving the payload to the web application, if we understand the what we are doing, that would be enough.
Okay.
Just in case of LDAP injection, if we put the star right, it will be giving all the details of users present in the LDAP.
Correct.
So if we know the what exactly doing right, we can give the to test it. Just entering the star would be enough. If it is treating, if there is any LDAP injection attack, I mean whether the application is vulnerable to LDAP injection or not. But to retrieve the information, we need to know the LDAP commands.
Okay.
So basically, yes.
So I in this course I'm going to configure LDAP and applying the commands. Those also will you teaching me, right?
No, we are not going to configure any LDAP or anything. So basically, we'll be taking an application. So from there, we'll be checking. In most cases, LDAP wouldn't be, even though if they are having the LDAP right, it wouldn't be exposing to the users. There will be less chances to get the work on the LDAP. But we should be aware how to test that application.
Okay.
All the test cases are we couldn't able to perform on live or a live application. So
Okay.
I will teach you how to perform the test cases.
Okay.
So once you document it how to perform right, you can the same thing you can replicate to the other applications as well.
Okay.
And moreover, we can will be providing the description and remediation steps and what would be the impact of those vulnerabilities. We can use the for further testings.
Okay. Okay, can you give some yeah. This is the course you are going to cover to me, right?
Yes, exactly.
So can you give me one part of points where basics training? I mean like so that I'm able to understand. I can
Yeah,
can you
sure.
take one topic
Uh,
and explain to me?
Sure. In this thing,
Can
we
we
will
not skip those two categories also? Can you complete those two categories which you have? Yeah, file upload and
yeah,
event.
sure. These two categories are the related to the file upload vulnerabilities. In this, we'll be checking whether the application is, let's say, we'll be trying to upload the malicious file. Usually, the server shouldn't be allowing to upload the malicious file. It should reject it. We'll be checking whether it is allowing to upload malicious file or not. And other test cases, some applications allow to upload only the PDF files. We will try to upload the .exe files. At the front end, it will be restricting us to enter only the PDF file. But we will explore how to bypass those kind of validation. And some applications will be having the file size limit of 10 MB or something. We will try to upload the 50 MB. So whether it is, we will be testing whether it is allowing to upload 50 MB or not. These kind of validations will be checking. If it is supposed to allow only 5 MB of file, right, we will try with a 1 GB of file. So the storage will be, they have to pay some amount, right, for the even for storage as well. Those kind of things. And this is related to the, these days we all upload the images to the social media and whatever the media, I mean, publicly we are posting the images. So whenever we are taking the images in our mobile devices, it will embed our geolocation information and all those details from which mobile we have taken these photos. All those metadata will be embedded in the images. So we will check if we upload those images, right, whether it is removing those metadata or not. So let's say you have uploaded an image to the Facebook. So everyone, those images accessible to everyone. So once I download it, if I see in the metadata, right, it shouldn't be available. let's say if I'm able to see that you have taken